Welcome back, Fresh Baked, to the Knothole Gang. We're sitting up atop the Mickey and Friends parking structure, looking once again at the backside of Battle Escape. Look, there it is. Actually, there's a lot going on. They look at all that scaffolding they've got on the backside of that meshwork. That's cool. That's like some of the more close-up looks we've ever seen. We're gonna get pretty up close, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, by the way, forgive me for the speed with which I do this. I literally had 3 minutes of battery life left on my camera. We were there all day. You can see how dark it is right now. I was there for, I don't know, 10 and a half hours on Saturday, so we're going to be ripping through this portion of things because my battery's dying as we speak. Dead battery walking. But as it were, not a lot of updates from this side anyway, except for the new scaffolding back there. On that extended queue, but I did want to just see how good looking this rock work was going to be in this light, which is pretty nice light for video. Yep. No time to mess around though. Still no updates on these things. Well, it does look like I see a little bit of mesh on that second to the left spire under construction. Nothing there either. Last week we did a before and after of this, of the backside of Battlescape, etc., and where we didn't see a lot of real visible progress. We're going to look here in a minute at the Mark Twain, where again, it's going to be kind of similar. But let's finish our scan of the top of the Battlescape structure. It's the last thing we shot that day, and my battery died right here at the end. I don't know if you'll notice, but watch the camera starts to shake a little bit. See that? That's because it's trying hard to keep going. Oh my God, you poor thing. Okay. Mark Twain and the Rivers of America. My goodness. So we're gonna stop right here. That is how things look, obviously now. We're gonna go back about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month, and it looks the same, but you will see. That some of the differences there are colorization, or the color of the rock as opposed to in the fine detail, the fine rock work. But for the most part, its structure is in place. And then we go back about this is like maybe 10 weeks ago, and it's even still looking very similar. Look here, today, and 10 weeks ago. There is some progress, but that's 10 weeks. So you can tell that once they get the framework done, they get the framework up pretty quick, and the basic gist of the rock work, and then from then on, it's just about paint and detail. Fascinating. Let's continue. See that? And we're going to be getting a lot of close-ups here, I think, in these videos, because I wanted to show you some of that detail that we're seeing. Somebody's mind had to come up with this, which is what fascinates me. Like, there's a person out there who decided that there should be, an imperfection here or an imperfection there, a dent in the rock, a chip, or whatever. Somebody decided. And it looks great. Like, it was the correct decision. I'm just so impressed by that. Trying hard to find some updates in here. It used to be you could find updates through those trees, changes, visible changes, but not so much anymore. By the way, last week we had also mentioned that we thought maybe they had added some trees because I couldn't see anything from the Millennium Falcon, but it turns out I was right. It was the just being on the middle deck was really the only reason for that. Top deck I could see what I could normally see, as we'll find out here in just a minute when we start looking at the Millennium Falcon side of things. But first, where are you? There's a train coming. Just letting you know. I like trains. David, pull back. David, there's a train coming. Pull back, please. There, no? No? Yeah? Okay, there we go. Jeez. I knew it was there. It's magic. Just magic. Imagine all those people on that train had the same idea. Let's get on the Disneyland Railroad. That'll be fun. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. Alright, back to work. Long shot through the smoke mist of the Mark Twain. And actually, I want to stop here again in just a second. Today, obviously, here it is a month ago, and it's gray, so it's hard to see some of the detail. But you can see in this case where some areas have been filled in or painted, where others had not. And then here's 10 weeks ago. Hard to get. It was hard for me to find matching perspectives on this, but hopefully that'll work. And then this one is from sometime in, I want to say like March or something. Still looks very similar. This has just been slow progress getting to this point. But there you go. That's 4 months ago. And then here's today. Fascinating. Let's continue. And we'll get one last look at some detail. I wanted to see that rock work up there, the white, it's like a primer or something. That's usually the phase right before we start seeing some really rich color, because those areas were white not long ago. All right, let's before we finish this, let's go over to Toontown, where we are going to do one more flashback. But here's how it is today. Again, late in the afternoon, a lot of sun glare here. So here's a long shot of some of the domes and stuff and the spires that we can see from Chippendale's treehouse. And then let's take a look. This is about 5 weeks ago when it just first started, when we first started looking at Toontown. And what's cool about this is that most of the changes you're going to see are those two spires, the actual black spire and the taller one and the wider one, which 5 weeks ago they were barely anything. They were just that single framework for the one in the foreground, and then a couple more detailed frameworks for the one in the background, and that's where we are today. So that's 5 weeks of progress there. But as for the domes and the other things around there, they've actually not done a lot of work on those. And let's continue. Actually, we'll get a closer shot. I usually try to get two shots here, a wider one and a closer one to look at, maybe pick up some detail. And there you can see that thing I was talking about last week. Confirmed that's eventually going to be one of many to turn that pyramid into a dome. Back to the Rivers of America to look at those Star Wars-y structures again. People have been asking, by the way, about the trees, how they're dying. This is pretty common. This happened immediately after they planted the trees at Radiator Springs. They've managed to survive, and they're doing okay. But I don't know what they do to remedy that. But it's not uncommon for that to happen, for them to just turn brown like that immediately. But go look at Radiator Springs racers, and you can see what I'm talking about. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. That's the extent of our Star Wars Land from Galaxy's Edge update this week. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned tomorrow for another update from around the parks. A little bit light this week, but still interesting conversation to be had nonetheless. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next week. Respect.
Civilization along the Rio Grande.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time Fresh baked.